What's up YouTube, this is Albert Aldridge of albertaldridgefitness.com, the nutrition coach. Thank you very much for clicking on the video. It's an absolute pleasure having you and I hope you all had a brilliant summer. And now we're getting into the month of September, I am going to be uploading to YouTube a lot more regularly than I did before during the month of July and August, just because I was doing my sports coaching for the council, personal training, and I also went on holiday with my family to Tenerife for a couple of weeks. And in relation to that holiday, I had a subscriber reach out to me recently asking me, how did you stay on track of your nutrition, your exercise, and stay in shape whilst you're on holiday? So I'm going to be covering that topic. I'm going to split it in this answer into two. I'm going to go over my exercise routine whilst I was on holiday, and then go over my nutrition approach whilst I was on holiday as well. So in regards to my exercise when I went to Tenerife, I basically looked up where the hotel had a gym that we went to, but I also looked up, there's a very useful website which I put in the YouTube description called www.calisthenicsparks.com or something like that, where you can look up where basically they have sets of parks throughout the world actually. It's a really helpful database just to see if there's anywhere within your local area that has basically it's like a set of bars where you can do pull-ups, where you can do dips and stuff like that, and there was something like that close to my hotel. So what I did every morning was I planned a running route that was a 5-mile running route. I ran to one location and then ran back to my hotel, but on that running route I'll put a picture up on the screen of the calisthenics park as well as the running route I did, but I made sure that my running route was was very close to where the calisthenics park was. So what I did was about 3.5 miles of my run, then did 60 minutes every morning, usually of weighted dips and weighted pull-ups, because what was really helpful with this park is that there were a few rocks that you could use, so I could do weighted pull-ups and weighted dips, which was very, very helpful. And then after I did the 60 minutes of weighted pull-ups and weighted dips, I then ran back to my hotel and completed the last 1.5 miles. Other movements I did as well were things like toes to bar. I did some variations of body weight seated rows using some parallel bars that I would normally use for dips. And I did some variations of press-ups, but generally I usually just did weighted pull-ups combined with toes to bar. And I was doing weighted dips within the workout for the first week, but then there was one point where I felt something go in my rhomboid or my trapezius area, so I had to lay off doing dips for a week, but that's absolutely fine. I'm just slightly tight around this area now. It's nothing major though. I could have used the gym at the hotel, but when I have the opportunity to be able to work out outside, I prefer doing that, and using the rocks to be able to do weighted pull-ups was really cool. The flies though were a bit annoying outside every morning. Now, in regards to nutrition, I am going to be referring to this picture that I'm going to put up on the screen for you, and that is just a general calorie layout of what I normally eat on a day-to-day basis. I will note, this is what I generally ate on a day-to-day basis before I went on holiday. This has slightly changed now, and what the numbers are telling you are the amount of calories for each meal. And if you've watched my days of eating in the past, some of these meals will be very familiar. When I was away on holiday, we had a buffet breakfast, a buffet dinner, and then we got our own thing for lunch during the day. When I'm at home, I like to have something called a couscous concoction, which is couscous, chicken, cheese, and tomatoes and ketchup. And the amount of calories for that meal is 575. So I use those 575 calories I'd normally have for the couscous concoction for my breakfast every morning. And when I'm on holiday, I generally like to keep my breakfast the same. So what I had on holiday was their equivalent of Cocoa Pops with skim milk. Then I had 2 pieces of whole wheat toast with 4 poached eggs, a little bit of baked beans, and then some rashers of bacon, I think, and ham. And because I'm slowly transitioning into a bulk, I aim for around 575 calories to 600. So my main goal was to roughly hit 575, but it didn't matter if I went over. This sounds like I was counting calories a lot, but honestly, I was doing a lot of this just by eye and just from guesstimation. Then for lunch generally on the days, for my dinner when I'm at home, I have vegetables, lean meat, and then potatoes, and that meal is equivalent to 500 calories. So I used that 500 calories and had it for my lunch on holiday. And what I usually had for lunch on holiday was Greek yogurt, some corn thins, pieces of fruit where we were out at, sometimes a sandwich. Then after that, later on in the afternoon, I had my chocolate. So the 264 calories worth of chocolate are equivalent to 12 pieces of Tesco value dark chocolate. So I found a chocolate bar from the local supermarket packet. That gave you an idea of the calories within the chocolate bar per piece. Then I had roughly the equivalent calories worth from that chocolate. When it came to the evening meal, it was a buffet setup like breakfast. So what I did is I took the calories from when I normally have Greek yogurt and rice cakes and chocolate at home. That meal is roughly 840 calories, and I also took the calories from the last thing I generally eat at night before I go to bed when I'm at home, which is cereal and milk, and that's 740 calories. I combined those two calories equivalent together with the hot chocolate I normally have at home, and that gave me around 1620 calories to play with. So when I was at dinner, I tried everything I wanted to, and I didn't feel like I was restricting whatsoever. I just enjoyed myself. And I also had dessert. And finally, just before bed, I had a snack, because generally when I'm on holiday, I always seem to lose weight, and that's probably due to the hotter climate and perhaps becoming dehydrated a bit more. So what I did is took the calories from the corn thins I normally have when I'm at home, which is about 438 calories, and then what I did is I usually had peanuts as well as a hot chocolate sachet from Cadbury's, which is around 44 calories, and then I ate the 438 calories worth from peanuts and the hot chocolate. Sometimes I didn't quite hit 438 calories because I might have been a bit bloated from the buffet dinner. And that's the approach I took on holiday. I focused more on the calories, based quite a lot of my meals on protein sources, but I wasn't aware of counting protein. I was just aware of the calories I was intaking because I generally lose weight when I'm on holiday. And when I came back from holiday, I lost 2 pounds. Oh yeah! I didn't really want to lose 2 pounds, but hey ho. The main thing is that food wasn't the main focus when I was on holiday, and I was able to enjoy myself and just relax. Hope that video was helpful though, guys. If it was, please give this video a like, share it with anyone who you think will find it helpful. A Moroccan day of eating is still being planned. I keep saying that every video. But if there's anything you'd like to see in the future content-wise, do leave a comment in the comment section below. If you are interested in my nutrition coaching services or one-to-one personal training, if you're based in the UK, then do get in touch by using my email in the description below, or check out my website. It's still under construction though. Thank you very much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Say